Welcome to UK GK TV. There's four of us here. There's me, there's Dave, there's Mike, and
there's Charlie.
Dog. It's Charlie the dog.
Charlie's the dog.
So
with
you can
Charlie
just
the dog's
see him just here.
He's just here.
Just here.
That's him here. He's decided he's going to join us.
Yeah.
He wants a bit of the line.
Bit of fuss.
How you doing, guys? All right, Bill?
Yeah, we're fine, aren't we?
Yeah, we're fine.
Long weekend.
Last weekend.
Yeah, last weekend was a long weekend. It started
Yeah.
on Friday night, didn't it, and ended for you on Sunday.
It did, yeah.
We were at Horrorcon.
Horrorcon and Sheffield
In
Magna.
Sheffield Magna Centre, which is in a suburb of Sheffield called Rotherham.
That's it.
Yeah, so it's a great place. It's a very industrial place.
Yeah.
The Magna Centre is. I've only been through the back door into the centre, and I thought it was quite impressive. But when you go around the front and go through the main entrance, and you can see the little bit of the steelworks where the ore used to come in, that's an incredible sight, isn't it? It's like something out of a science fiction movie, isn't it? It's like somebody has landed an Imperial cruiser.
Oh, it's good.
On Sheffield. It looks that good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a great venue. I mean, it's
Fantastic
nice and airy,
venue.
isn't it? And
Yeah.
like I say, enjoyed it, didn't we?
It
was
I
good.
loved it.
It was good.
I loved it.
We did good. A little bit of kerfuffle at the beginning with the positioning of where we were. We were positioned next to people that sold similar things, but in the end, it didn't matter.
Didn't matter, no.
No, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
So if you called and seen us, guys, a big shout out to you. If we didn't see you, if we didn't talk to you, we're ever so sorry. We tried our best. It was so busy. It's mad, wasn't it? Big shout out to Craig, by the way, who picked his meg up. Lovely to see you. What was the gentleman, the guy that bought the big werewolf, and I know his wife's name because he was taking the mickey out of me, Shaz and Dave.
Yeah.
So Simon. I think it was Simon. Big shout out to you guys. I hope that werewolf didn't break your ankles, but
It was heavy, that werewolf, wasn't it?
Yes, I think it's 9 kilos, and I think we sold possibly 3 or 4 on the strength for that one.
Yeah.
So it's a popular one.
Well, a lot of stuff went really quickly, but you managed to take some orders for people, didn't you?
Yeah, the problem is with the conventions the cons you have limited space, so you have to get there early. So anybody that's watching this that comes to the cons, please come and see us. Please come and reserve what you want. It's not a sales pitch, it's just we haven't got space.
Yeah, we haven't got space to bring it all.
Yeah,
the van's full, isn't it?
Yeah, so we can have limited ones. So if it's gone, it's gone. And the werewolf, Pumpkinhead, Lost Boys stuff, Barlow's all flew out. So I don't like disappointing you, and I do like taking your money off you guys. So if you want anything reserving for upcoming shows, please say reserve it, and we can reserve it and then pick it up at the end of the day. But I hate saying to people, I'm so sorry they're all gone. And the embarrassing part about the old cons with us is like the Saturday night when you look at a table, it looks like it's just had a hurricane gone through it.
There's nothing on it, was there? Because
No.
you had to rearrange it and make the spaces bigger to fill up the spaces for the stuff.
Yeah. And then people come and take videos of the table and it's empty, and you say, they should come Saturday, but they never do.
But which Bryn from Horror Hands did
he?
Yeah, if you look at a lot of people who subscribe to Bryn's channel Horror Hands, which is a video review platform thing. His latest video is a fantastic video of the show.
We're on it.
Yeah. We're not facing the camera. We're talking to people. We're talking to customers. But Bryn got there quite early, and he's videoed the whole lot.
Great.
So
That's the best way to do it.
Best way to do it is see Bryn's take of that.
Shout out to Steve as well. We didn't have a chance to speak to you too much, Steve. Yeah. But nice to see you, big guy.
Yeah, it was great to see you.
Yeah,
it was good.
And Bryn was good, wasn't it?
Bryn was good. There were the regulars, weren't there? There were the regulars.
Yeah.
Loads
Loads of people. Sorry, you got paint all over me. Yeah, there was a lot of people. I mean, I'm terrible. I mean, people come up to me and they talk to me, and I'm awful because I see so many people and I'm getting old. So people talk to me and I'm like, I know who you are when you talk to me, but I'm like, wow. And I'm stressed with everything going on, and but it was good. I'm really impressed with it.
I think it was even better this year because when you went out of the main hall along the corridor, the sign-in had been taken upstairs into like the suites, whereas a couple of years back it was in the side rooms, but they were full of stalls selling various things. Some of them were selling novels and makeup
Your guy
stuff.
there with the graphic novels.
He wasn't. I was looking
There
for
was
him.
two guys that there was
Yeah, I
one
was
sad
looking
thing.
for
There was a
him,
guy that I buy his artwork off. The guy with the I can't remember his name now. He wasn't there, and then I was looking for
the
them.
graphic novel guy. He wasn't
Yeah,
there
so
either.
I'm a bit kind of disappointed with that. But
but you know, you can't. I don't think
you got
everybody
some
can
mead, didn't you?
I got some mead.
I got rape some as well.
I got mead. I got a T-shirt. I got a lovely T-shirt from a vendor, which is bright orange with
it's
a clockwork orange
Superb.
eyebrow symbol on it.
Superb,
It was
superb.
superb. I got a novel from a lady called Lindsay.
Yeah.
I think it's called Occam's Dream, which I will review later on. It's fantastic. Lindsay came. She was one of those people.
Wasn't she?
Yeah, she came over and they bought kits, didn't they? If you remember, her and her husband came over.
What did you buy? Yeah, they did.
I think they bought. Did they buy a pumpkin head? Didn't
Yeah,
they?
probably.
Or pumpkin head. But Lindsay, shout out to Lindsay, absolutely great. She signed my novel for me. We did a little bit of an interview, but I don't know where the footage is. I don't know if Owen's got the footage.
We got it.
We got the footage, so it might get tacked on the end there.
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to do this one, and then
Yeah.
I'm going to tag you. I'm going to do shorts, put some shorts up
Put some shots up,
of the show and
yeah.
everything.
Put some interviews.
Yeah. There's some interviews. Build it. We had a walk round. We got some
Yeah.
pictures, and Owen did some stuff as well. So that'll come as extras with it. So there'll probably be 3 or 4 gone up this weekend. This, after this, but it was good. So for me, it was a great show. The common theme again of all is that the overall impression I'm getting is people are picking the stuff up and going, "I like that, Dave. I've just bought such and such last time, and I'm not." So the 3D prints, not the sculpting, guys. Let me just get this clear. It's not about the sculpting. The production side of it, people are getting a little bit fed up with. So people are looking at the weight.
Yeah, the actual
quality.
quality of a cast far outstrips the quality of a 3D print.
Yeah.
So even if it's a cast of a 3D created
They like
image,
it.
they prefer it when it's hand cast into resin format.
Yeah.
And in truth, that resin that we use has a longer shelf life than the printed stuff.
Yeah.
Not all printed stuff, but some printed stuff is not. Some of it's light sensitive.
UV sensitive.
So it's UV sensitive. So if you leave it out in the daylight for a long time, it just cracks and crumbles, which is good because in a sense you don't have the plastic waste. So if you're making stuff that's going to be disposable, that's one thing. But if you've got stuff that you want to keep for a long period of time,
longevity,
and you don't want the paint discolouring and stuff like that, then the only way to go forward is a good quality resin, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, people like I say. So as long as we've got that clear, it's not the actual sculpting side, it's the production side that people are commenting on. People are quite vocal now.
Yeah.
Now, me and Bill went there. We met up with a few people. One of the I don't very often buy anything at a show, but as soon as I seen this, I had to have it.
This is mask making, and it's Neil Harvey, who's a
Rubber
gorilla. You've got stuff that used to be.
Me and Neil sort of got together without sounding too weird when he did a Joker bust. And I contacted him and asked him if he'd sculpt me, do some sculpting for me, and he did. And the guy's a complete lunatic. He's such a nice guy. So he did a few bits for me. He did Joker in the cell, Penguin in the cell, Clayface, Harlequin bust. Bat 21, which we're reissuing this year, Arkham Bat, which we're reissuing this year, and he's a fantastic bloke, a complete lunatic. He's got a really great style, and he's fetched this coffee table book out, and it's
inspirational.
Lovely. It's great.
It is inspirational. If you just like horror and you just want to look at some gruesome stuff
it's just
that makes you feel
nice
satisfied,
book.
it's just a
let
lovely
me look
book.
at that. It's just a great book.
He's done so much, hasn't he?
He's such a nice guy as well. He's such a nice guy.
He goes through the process of how you make the masks and the way he sculpts. There's pictures of him sculpting there. You've seen the original clays. There's the painted up masks. Because every one he does, even if he repeats a style, every paint job is individual. It's different. Yeah. He uses yak hair on it. He uses all sorts, like lots of professional makeup techniques.
Yeah. He's great guy. This book is. It's just worth having. It's a fantastic book. It's so well done as well.
So well done. What I liked was when you saw the cosplayers walking around.
They've got these.
Some of them have these masks. These are professional quality. These like top end cosplayers buy this stuff.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's
a great guy. So that's Rubber Gorilla.
Rubber Gorilla.
And that is Neil Harvey. And if anybody sees Neil at a show, go up to him and ask him if he's got anything for £1. He hates it. It's a running joke. He's a great guy. Look, that's Neil.
He's Neil. That's Neil's self-portrait mask. There you go.
He's great, mate. He's great. He's great. He's a lunatic, and the guy. When we used to do the Membo shows and everything, he used to go out drinking with the lads.
There's some images he did.
He does them for me.
They're great.
He's done them, so we do them now. So guys, check it out. Go to rubbergorilla.com, I think it is. It'll be on the back somewhere. Yeah. You'll find it. Type in Rubber Gorilla, and you'll see it, because there's the logo there on the back. There, just go for that one there, and if you go to that, look for that logo. And then this is Neil's book, and basically get it ordered. This is the first print. It's a lovely hardback print.
It's quality, isn't it?
I just think he's done it. I just think his graphic designs and everything are just amazing.
It's almost like his graphic designer was Leatherface.
There he is. There's Neil.
Leatherface was his graphic designer. If you look at that book, every page has got a personality, hasn't it?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I mean. The first 8 masks. It's kind of like it's great. It's great. It's absolutely great. So, well done, Neil. And it's not a nasty copy. You'll see some people that just mock these books up. No, Neil's actually designed this, and it's great. I'm going to put something out there now. I'm going to put something out there now. I've got 2 books that I've cherished with all my life. One was the Stan Winston book. And one was the Rick Baker, and this is up there with that. Definitely, it's up there. If you've got the Stan Winston Effect book, and you've got the Rick Baker one, I've got both of them, and they were a lot more expensive than this. Yeah. This is compulsive. Yeah. This is compulsive reading. It's definitely. I mean, this guy's a literary guy, and as soon as he's seen it, you have to have one. Nice, it's just well done. The pages.
I tell you what, it's like when you got a Starburst annual when you were a teenager. Yeah. And there was a bit of gruesomeness in it, and you thought, I like this.
Yeah, I mean the colours lend it.
It's like the sort of colours you paint the kits, isn't it?
It's great. It's just a great book. It's a great book. It's around about £30 plus postage, I think.
You know what? I think this is a labour of love for him, because I don't think he's making any money on this. Because I've done quite a lot of printing over the years with my poetry group and stuff, and that is probably cost what.
There's the website on the back.
There's the website on the back. Yeah, it is.
Was it? I thought it was there.
No, it's on somewhere.
Yeah, I've just seen it.
Yeah.
Rubbergorilla.co.uk.
Can't miss it.
There you go. So it's there on the back. So So guys, check it out. Check out his masks. Absolutely brilliant. Right, guys. Right now, let's do into business before we get into the reviews. We're done now till September. So anybody that's waiting on any orders or any new projects or anything now is going to get 150% my attention. I know this, guys, you've been waiting. We're not going anywhere. They're under this week. We've absolutely made headways into what we're doing. So we are making. There's going to be more Winstons going out next week. There's going to be more American orders going out next week. Mark's order, your order will be going out as well. So everything's underway now. We're back till September to working on what we're doing. When we're working through these orders, we're also going to get some old golden oldies and show you, and we're going to mix it with a few new bits and pieces, and then we're going to be concentrating then on our show over the next few weeks. Give us a bit of time to get into second gear, and then we'll start pushing our show for you. First up is
Paul Fay.
Paul Fay, of course.
And this has been out a while, but with the interest in the Nosferatu films and generally speaking, just looking at some oldie but goldies, this is when I first saw this is pretty breathtaking. I mean, you know, my respect for Paul is manifold. I think he's a fantastic sculptor because he has a delicacy about him, and the surface detail he produces is just knockout. So we've got this Nosferatu. It's a Max Schreck Nosferatu, isn't it? I would say. Sort of. It's not exactly Max Schreck. It's a little bit of a generalised Nosferatu, but you can see the inspirations from Max Schreck. He's got his beautiful wreath of rats around it, which is fantastic. And the sort of the real killer is the hands. Look at that. These are pressure cast, are they?
Yeah.
These are pressure cast hands, but look at the delicacy of that. Now, that is not easy to do, is it? To get in the resin into those tiny little channels is like amazing. But those hands, the realism in there is incredible, and obviously.
So I'd say it's about quarter scale.
I'd say quarter scale. Yeah, you got the hands there that go like that. Just let me. Right, there you go. Look at that. Now that's creepy. Whoa. There you go. And I drop one every week, but there you go. So there he is, looking very unhappy that he's been dropped. But if you look at the texture and the, I mean, it's just Paul Fay all over that, isn't it?
It's around about 13 inches tall.
It's a wall hanger, and it's a hanger. Yeah. So you're not gonna kill your shelf. And it's I've seen it painted. Didn't one of these win a prize at the UK GQ show a couple of years back? Didn't it? One of them.
Probably. This one's about what, 13 inches tall?
13 inches tall.
Maybe 13.
Yes, it's pretty solid as well.
Yeah.
You're gonna get, when you get this, you feel the weight of the box, and you know you're getting a quality product. I mean, that's like.
So that's the first one, and that's Paul Fay. That's Paul Fay. Sticking with Paul.
So we've got Paul Fest today, haven't we?
We've got a bit of Paul stuff today.
We've got some standards and an unusual one. Yeah.
Okay.
So there we go.
Sticking with the horror side.
David from the Lost Boys. I would say that's one of the best I've seen. This is a popular theme, isn't it, David from the Lost Boys?
Yeah, it's very popular.
Yeah,
I like the way he does the hair's just not whatever.
No, the hair's hair.
Yeah,
it's hair.
Yeah. And he's got the kind of mullet just right, hasn't he?
If you look at the way that the different hair is flowing in different directions, I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but you can see that Paul's actually sculpted the hairstyle hair by hair. Look at that. This is the mullet. In fact, I would go as far as to say I've never been a big fan of the mullet, but I think it looks good on a vampire.
Well, this is what funny. A little bit of trivia on this one, and I'll see if Bill can spot it. This was when Paul was going through his phase of putting food on everything. So I'm gonna. I mean, it's not the popcorn, but it's there.
It's the fries, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little tiny bit of detail on the base. So you've got the rice that turns to maggots. You got a starfish because it's Santa Clara. Is it Santa Clara? Vampire capital of the.
That's it.
Yeah, vampire capital. Love that. Got one of my favourite lines of any movie in.
What's that?
Death by stereo. Right? That's, but look at that.
Superb, that, isn't it?
Look at the T-shirt. Look at the detail on the T-shirt. You've got the weave detail in the T-shirt. You've got every single stitch mark on that leather jacket with the cut off.
Let's just see if I can give you a timestamp on that.
There's a timestamp on it. What is it? That's like vintage, is it?
Where do you think?
2018. I can't see it. Is it
2004?
2004.
21 years ago that came out, and it still looks good.
I agree. It's superb.
And not that the finger one actually.
Should we do this one next? We're doing this. We're still with Paul Fay.
We're still with Paul, and this is
the great Lon Chaney Jr.
That's
as the Wolfman, one of the Universal classics. Look at the profile. That's dead on. You can see.
Yeah, it's good.
It's dead on. The makeup is superb. Jack Pierce the makeup.
I believe so.
Jack Pierce did the makeup as he did for Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And the Mummy.
Yeah.
So one of the things about Universal, it's not just the studio that is the track of films. It's the makeup design, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's all from the same thing, the same person, and because it's from the same person,
for you again.
It has there's a very clear thread running through it.
Again, this is one of Paul's, and this one I'm trying to see if there's any food in this, but this one hasn't been cleaned up yet. No, there's no food. This is a 2017 release. That one. And it's quite a chunky thing, so...
Can I just look at the way that the hand is tearing into the fabric?
It's like pulling his shirt, isn't it?
There's hollows cast into that. Now, that's a beautiful bit of casting. That's what you like about hand casting, but that is why people love a traditional cast.
Yeah.
That's hard to achieve on a 3D printer, and it won't be anywhere near as sharp. That is
superb, isn't it?
It looks like it's ripping the fabric.
That's the one.
Well, this is why I admire Paul's work so much, because he does bring it's Monster Clay, isn't it? Was it Monster Clay?
That probably was Sculpey, but he's on Monster Clay now.
Sculpey. I mean, come on, for Sculpey.
That's lovely, isn't it?
It is lovely. It's
He's
beautiful.
done a Frankenstein and a creature, which we'll review as we're going along. Yeah. What I've decided to do, guys, on the run up, great stuff. On the run up to UKGK, I am going to show some oldies like this, and then the next one is.
This is Boris Karloff as the mummy, known as Imhotep.
Imhotep, is it?
Imhotep, not Bubba Hotep. That's a good movie, but this is not him. This is Imhotep. I think he calls himself Karis when he's in his human form. I think that's where I got confused earlier on. Still needs cleaning up. It's still got the cast marks on it. It's got the seams on from that. So,
we just thought we'd get...
that you don't get that when you get this. When you get this will be trimmed and cleaned up. But once again, the texture.
Face.
How does he do it? He's even got, look at that. Now, I don't even know how he did that, but he's got a scarab ring on there. Scarab is the Egyptian. It's a dung beetle basically, but the Egyptians call it a scarab, and it's a beetle, and it represents life. It represents life from nothing.
As you're holding it up to the camera there, you can see the shadows on it. Really, it's Karloff, isn't it?
Oh, it's Karloff.
Yeah.
And the original movie, The Mummy, I think is one of the creepiest movies ever made.
Just look at how the shadow just drops in it if you hold it like that, particularly around the eyes.
That is very much
Superb.
true to the movie, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
the colour film was about kind of at the time, but most films back in the day in the 30s were made in black and white, and to make a successful, good-looking black and white movie, the amount of trouble people used to have to go through with lighting and makeup and stuff like that, incredible.
I mean, these are both about 11 inches tall, so there's quite chunky ones. I would say they're about a third scale.
Third scale, yeah.
Third scale. Right, the next one. Now, this one is completely bizarre because it's driving me insane. I'll tell you the story about this. This one is a piece we were commissioned, and I'm not. This isn't a joke. This is the truth.
Yeah.
We were commissioned by a gentleman called Darren to do this because he's obsessed with this character. Since then, he's had this character done. I'm going to tell you it is in a second, and he's had nearly 20 variations of this one character. And when I tell you, you'll be gobsmacked. He's had the Witch. He's had Guy Fawkes. He's had Father Christmas. He's had this one sculpture I'm going to show you modified. So this customer has had us modify this sculpture. He's had it as the original sculpture should be by Joe Bailey, and then he's had it modified for horror films and all sorts. Guy's a lunatic. He's crazy in a nice way, and it's Darren.
Should we give him some clues?
Yeah, it's
like cryptic clue number one. If you were looking for this chap, you'd find him behind a green door.
Yeah. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
Should we tell him?
Yeah, go. You do the honours.
This is England's answer to Elvis Presley. This is Shakin Stevens. Now, don't titter, because Shakin Stevens...
Titter ye not.
Now, the thing is about Shaky, I've seen Shaky a couple of times over the years. I saw him in his heyday. I think it was at the Birmingham Odeon. I can't remember. I think it was at the Birmingham Odeon. He was absolutely superb. He's one of those guys you go to see thinking it's all going to be a joke, and he comes on stage, and he was Elvis. You could tell that he was an Elvis fan. He came on that stage and he rocked. And you think, wait a minute, it's like Alvin Stardust. Alvin Stardust. Yeah, a bit of a joke. And you think, oh yeah, Alvin Stardust, glam rock. And then you see him play, and you think, wait a minute, it's a bit like Slade. Don't underestimate these guys.
No. We've got a guy who's absolutely crazy on Alvin Stardust. Eric Stevens and Ange, really nice guys, really nice people. They're absolutely, they love him. Love him. Well, you guys, you love Alvin as much as Darren loves Shaky. Now, I've had to custom made these, and the latest 6 of them, you won't believe what he has me making them. So I chop them up, re-sculpt them. The latest one is Jack Goodman, Brandon Lee Crow.
But Shaky.
So this is what we start with. And I kid you not, we have to customize, and he loves them.
Yeah.
The guy absolutely loves them. This isn't a wind up. There's not a joke at the end of it.
No, there's not.
This is the truth.
But you see, this is, and also, it's a testament to the strength of Joe Bailey's work.
Joe stuff. So he's had probably 18
when you look
of
at
these.
this is
Shakin Stevens.
Shakin Stevens. Look at Shaky. Look at the nose. He's from Wales, wasn't he, Shaky? Was he Cardiff or something?
Yeah.
He's one of Wales' favourite sons, isn't he?
Michael somebody's name is or something.
Michael somebody, yeah. But Bonnie Tyler as well. That's what he needs to do next. Somebody needs to be
No.
obsessed with Bonnie Tyler other than me.
No.
Why not?
I've done Shakin Stevens as a Wolfman. I've done him as Dracula. I've done him as an elf. I've done him as a reindeer. He's had me putting all the Merry Christmas everybody all over it. Yep. He's been the devil. Shakin Stevens is everything apart from Shakin Stevens himself. But yeah, so this isn't a wind up. This is Shakin Stevens sculpted by Joe Bailey in 1/3 scale, and the concept was originally, well, it's Darren from Stafford that's done it. I thought he was winding me up, guys, as well.
No,
but we thought we'd share that one with you.
Shared that bit of nostalgia.
Right, we're going to give you, sticking on the same thing, we are now going to give you a exclusive from a very good friend of mine contacted me, and we're in the process of contacting the family.
Yeah.
You're going to go with that one first?
Yeah, we're going to go. Should we go with this one?
Yeah, so we're contacting the family. Well, the head comes out. Just be careful.
I don't want to drop the head like I did not spot it. Now,
this is Pete. This is a guy called.
Clue.
Yeah, there's you go. Now, Pete. This is a guy called Pete Elworth and me have come together, and we contacted the family, and his wife is knocked out.
Yeah.
And so this is, fingers crossed, pending approval.
This is not the Invisible Man incident.
No, this is pending approval from all you guys that were around in the 80s. This was an iconic singer. We did promise it you before, but we haven't had time to get it all ready. But this is one of the first cast.
Is it Steve Thompson?
Steve Thompson sculpted it.
He did the Pink Panther the other year, which was Knockout, which was a really good seller, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think on the strength of the Pink Panther, seeing the size and the pose of the Pink Panther, Pete said this would look good, and go for it. So this is...
Are you ready?
Yeah, go on.
Gary Numan, the man himself.
Yeah.
Now, once again...
This is the Cars, isn't it? Is it Cars?
Cars.
This is the red jumpsuit version.
The red jumpsuit version.
Now, I know what I'm talking about, only because Pete's told me.
I envy this man for two reasons. Number one, he was one of the early electro artists that had a massive effect. You know, he is... Seriously, he was a major generator of the electro scene. He was one of the earliest. Our Friends Electric was one of the earliest.
That's Tubeway Army, wasn't it?
Tubeway Army, Gary Numan, Tubeway Army. It was amazing. Bands like Ultravox, Depeche Mode, and all
Human League, all them.
Human League. Without him, they wouldn't be there. Honestly, he borrowed money off his dad to buy the equipment. He was electro straight off. Orchestra Moves in the Dark, they credit him as being a big inspiration.
Apparently, he was Pete knows his wife and he's friends with him, and apparently, he's a really, really nice guy. He really helps. He really helps a lot of people out.
He does.
And his hair's the same colour as it was in the 80s.
Yeah, and he. I tell you what's good about him as well.
I think it's
when his fans approach him, he is very respectful of them, and he can't do enough for them.
Yeah, apparently he's a really nice guy.
I think he deserves a bust.
Well, he's good. Well, like I say, fingers crossed. His wife. Fingers crossed. His wife is going to okay it over the next few days, and then we're good to go as a fully licensed. Now, so we're being told Gary's quite friends with a lot of musicians, like you say, in the day. So it might might open a few
maybe
doors.
Maybe a series.
Yeah, maybe. But this is like a really chunky piece.
So that's by Steve. Beautiful lightness. If you look at the photographs, early 80s photographs, look for red jumpsuit photos. You look at that. I mean, look at he got the lip. He's got this lip. He's got this bottom lip that sticks out. It's a really arrogant look on his face. Because the thing with Gary Numan was he looked dead cool.
Surly, didn't he?
He looked surly. He looked arrogant. He looked aggressive. But actually, he was a pussycat.
Yeah.
Very much like a lot of people in that sort of business.
Now, so I believe because Pete Elworth is a big, massive Numan fan.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but he carries something like in one of the videos, like a stick or something.
Okay.
It was his mother's Hoover, apparently, so I believe.
Right. And also, am I right in thinking that for a while he went out with Caroline Munro?
Oh.
Now, I don't know, put me right on this, but
fair play to
Caroline Munro did have a bit of a musical career.
Fair play to
I think she went out with him. And I think, I envy him about a lot of things, and I envy that.
Well, actually, he's touring. He's at Glastonbury this year.
He's touring. Yeah, he's still good. check out his back catalogue because it's got better and better.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So if you're interested in the Gary Numan, hit Pete Elworth up on Facebook or hit myself up, and I'll put you in the right direction, and hopefully we can sort that out. It's probably about a third scale and stands about 11 stroke 12 inches tall. There is going to be already another version of it, which comes with some stripes on the jumpsuit. All you Numan fans will know exactly what that is. Last up, we wouldn't be. This is one that we've been casting, and this is the Zombie Girl.
Zombie Girl by Darren Kent. Let's have a look at this. Now, Darren says it's just a generic zombie. Now, I saw this. I saw this last year, didn't I? At UKGK show, didn't I?
Yeah.
And I was impressed by it. It's
massive, isn't it?
For what it is, it's a beautiful piece of work.
It has got a Walking Dead vibe, hasn't it?
But I would say, in terms of style of zombie, if you think about the bicycle girl from The Walking Dead, it's like the bicycle girl but stood up.
I think it's got the vibe.
Fantastic.
I mean, I like all this sort of texture on here.
The texture's great. The rips and look at the hands. Look at every single thing. I'd love to know how to do this, mate, because I was struggling to put texture on a hand that was the same size as my own hand, for goodness sake. But look at that. And the fabric as well.
You've even got the weight on it, haven't you?
It's the position of the body. It's the S curve. It's the sort of serpentine curve in the spine, that slumped look. It's lovely. In a sense, it reminds me a little bit of like Joe Bailey's work, in the sense that it looks like the figure's been sculpted and the fabric's been put on top.
Yeah.
But
it's a good one.
I tell you
this one's now available. I'd say this one is possibly quarter scale.
Yeah.
It's good to go.
Are you doing this now?
Yeah, we're doing that. That's mine. That's ours. So that's always been ours. So this one has been cast for an order, but we thought what we'd do is we'd show before we get the orders out. We've asked permission if we can show the cast so that you can see what's available. And this one is a cracker. It's an absolute cracker.
The way the fabric, the fabric is where the button stress and the fabric's flat back a little bit, and you can see the back of the dress there. It's little bits like that which make the masters, don't they?
Superb. So that's been it this week, guys. We're glad that you've enjoyed it. It's been a bit of a hectic week. We're a bit calmer now. We're going to be doing more bits and pieces. Bill's doing a 60s sci-fi with Mark when they can get these two people together. We're going to be showing you stuff as we're going along. We're going to be coming for the UKGK very, very shortly. The orders now are on full tilt and we're going out. So if you ordered your Stan Winston, you'll still get your T-shirt. We've not forgot about you. Darren's sculpting away like Billy-O. Joe's sculpting away like Billy.
Something else coming up.
Darren's got about 5 coming up. Darren's the man that doesn't sleep.
He's like a slice of bacon.
Years.
I mean, that pumpkin head of his.
That sold out straight away.
You couldn't. It's like virtually couldn't put them on the stall quick enough.
No, it's crazy that was, mate.
If you'd have had more, you'd have sold more.
That was it. We've got new stuff from Andy Copeland to show you.
Yeah. Is that the Evil Dead stuff?
Evil Dead stuff. We've got some Evil Dead stuff to show you next week. We won't overload it this week.
No.
We've got another one from Darren coming very shortly. We probably have the big Godzilla head next time.
Big Godzilla head.
Yeah. And
like a bit of kaiju.
It's
good
big, isn't it? It's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge. So there's plenty of stuff to do, guys. So it's not, we're all alive and well and doing well. You know what I mean, aren't we? We're just
that's at this time of year. We're just tired, but in a happy way. I would say I'm happy tired rather than just exhausted.
Now, since this video's been filming now, however long it is, 33 minutes. We've had Charlie is now fast asleep here, so he'll sleep on a clothesline. This dog will. You know what I mean? So he that's what he's like. I mean, if we disturb him,
he is cute either way. But when he's asleep like that and you just look at him, he does look like a deflated
he's fast
teddy bear.
asleep. He's totally gone. He's listening to me and Bill talk shite. And
that's probably what sent him to sleep, mate. That's what. It's what he said.
Anyway, that's us for us for today. We will get this up as soon as we can. I'll edit it, get it up, and then I'll put the little bits on after.
Yeah.
I'll put like some sound bites on for you. You'll be able to see the show, Bill doing his best. I'm don't know what the quality is going to be like of the actual sound, guys.
Just bear with us.
Bear with us. If there's an issue, we know. We're just there, guys.
When you see these little vignette things that Dave's going to put up, don't worry about sound. Just have a look at the stuff on the stalls behind people, because that's why we've done it.
Yeah.
Some of that stuff had to be seen.
Yeah. Oh, just before we go, guys, I know this is UKGK TV. It was all over the internet a couple of weeks ago. We heard that George Stevenson and Black Art Model are scaling down and retiring. George was an amazing guy. His company is inspirational to most of us. It'll be a massive loss. When I needed advice from George regarding the industry, i.e. legal, etc., he was always willing to help us. He's always been a level-headed guy in the hobby. He'll be sadly missed. That'll be a massive void. Yeah. I hope he's not retiring permanently. I hope that it's just to take his foot off the gas a bit. I don't know. I have seen the post he put up, so I just hope he's just taking things a little bit easier. If you are, George, kudos, mate. You deserve a bit of rest, and I hope your retirement's good. But I don't think you will. I think you'll be back, mate. I don't think you can stay away from it. But I hope so. But so that's another one bites the dust, guys, unfortunately. But kudos to you, George. You was an absolute legend. And enjoy your retirement, that's what I'll say. But I've been Dave.
I've been Bill. This has been Zombie Girl. She's dying to say
This
goodbye.
is Charlie snoring down here. Please like and subscribe to the channel.
Oh, and Mike.
Please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments below. Yep. If we missed anything or get anything wrong, please let us know. We're not perfect. We try our best. Well, you are, aren't you? You are.
Without going into too much detail. It's been said to me many times, yeah.
He did get a few people that recognised him.
Recognised.
I never get recognised.
I got recognised.
But he did get a few people recognised.
It was the police, so...
But anyway, guys, you look after yourself and take care.
Cheers, everybody. Take care. Bye.